They know the drill. Following me to this opening right here. They pick it up pretty quick. All I have to do is show up during moving time and they just follow me right to the gate. Just takes one lead cow and the rest of them come this way. Best thing to do is take and bind up on that side, that fence. That way it stays tight. And then just pull this way, and there they go. Since this is such a narrow, they will flush through this fairly quickly. If it was a wide opening, those guys would meander at that opening, but this is so narrow they kind of want to flush all the way through. And the ones that are skittish will hang to the back and they'll try to run right past me a lot faster because they're more skittish and scared of me. Almost all of them. And that's it. All we have to do is take and put this all back and the move is done. We gave them a little bit more this time than yesterday's ration, I guess you could call it, because they ate this down a little farther than what I wanted. The day before was kind of the same. This had a fair amount of trees in it, and this one here has even more cedars in it. So this is actually getting close to an acre, but all through here is pretty long and lush. And then on this other side of these cedars, it's pretty long and lush also. They have plenty of grass up in here. There's plenty to eat. They're not going hungry or anything like that. That's not a concern. It's that the grass is eaten down too short to the ground. And what that does is that will cause the roots to be stunted over time. So we don't want that. We want it to come down somewhere around 3 to 6 inches from the ground, and that way the roots have a chance to bounce right back. When we do those moves and we use this poly wire or poly tape, I guess you should say, as a gate, what we do is I've found if you take and you twist around this post twice, so come up to here and go around here twice. That keeps this side from slipping, and it allows this side, you can see me pulling on it, it doesn't want to slip through there. So when we come over here to this gate, this was connected to this hot wire, and that is hot right now. This is not anymore, but when this was connected here, pull it off and you can bunch up all those wires, pull them out of the way. This whole line, you can see back here, stays tight. So when you bunch all this up, this can be loose, and that side of the fence, as you can see, is still tight. So they can come bring the fence out, the buffalo run through here. Instead, if you just loosen this up, that rest of that line will loosen up. What that does is that drops to the ground. What do the buffalo want to do? They just want, if this is a big field, they just want to see the path of least resistance, and that might be where I am not. So they'll try to jump over that, and that'll do two things. They can get caught in it, and they have before. I've seen that multiple times at our other farm. And also, that creates a bad habit that they can jump it. So even if it's laying on the ground, you don't want them jumping it. So then you can just leave this side twist it around there. It's not going to hurt anything. Connect this side back up and you're good to go. And if you can see here, the reason why I have this connected through here and back around to another fiberglass post instead of going back up here is because we're going to go down to this side. You can see that hot wire down there. That is connected just like this, very similar. So we'll go down there and we will connect this to this hot, and then that will make the entire leg hot. So tomorrow when we move them, all we have to do is disconnect it from this hot piece, and then we can open it up, do the same thing, and that way we don't have to come over here, disconnect it here, disconnect it over there, and have two different spots we've got to walk to. Tomorrow we can just walk to that spot, disconnect it, the whole leg is dead, open it up to the next pasture, and then move them to the next one. Walk over to this side, come here, the whole fence is dead. This is hot. Now, the whole fence is hot. That's coming up a little higher than I want to. So we'll pull this off of here. If I can do this with my phone, just like that. And then come up to there. And there you are. One hot temporary fence, about 3/4 of an acre, holding 28 buffalo. The final thing you want to do is go check it to make sure everything is on. We are at we're at 6,000 volts. So that is about what the charger is putting out around the entire place. So we know we're not grounding out anywhere and we're good to go. I would like to get it a little hotter than 6,000. I can't do that without grounding it a little bit better. I'm gonna try some grounding rods, some different kinds of grounding rods to see if I can get a little hotter. I'd love to see 9 or 10. Some people have asked me how hot to make it. Love to see 9 or 10. 6,000 is enough to control them, but it's not really enough to, well, I should say it's enough to do its job, but it's not enough to really give them a shock to where they're never going to get close to it. And that's what I really want. I want enough of a shock that they remember it. So we'll see. That's kind of another topic, doing some more experimenting. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Noah Gordon. This is Broken Arrow Bison, and we'll see you next time.